Hi guys, so today I'm here with a really fun new video for you. Today I'm going to be talking about names from 100 years ago, from the year 1918. Names from this time period are some of my favorites. I just think they were so sweet, so spunky, and they chose some very, very interesting, cool, and meaningful names for babies back then. Some of you might have grandparents or great-grandparents who were born around this time. My grandma just turned 95 this year, so she was born 5 years later, and her name was in the top 10 names for the year 1918. So let me know in the comments below if you have relatives who were born around this time, maybe in the 19-teens or 1920s, and what their names were. I'm going to be splitting this video into two parts, so I will do one for girls and one for boys. This will be the girls video, so if you are looking for boys' names, stay tuned, but that will be coming soon. And what I'm going to be doing is I will be looking at the top 10 names from 1918, and then I'm going to be going through some names that were used in 1918 that are barely used at all today, but that I think would make amazing choices for a baby born in 2018. So I'm going to just get started with the top 10 girls' names from 1918. At number 1 for girls was Mary. Mary was the number 1 name for the first half of the 20th century, and more than likely you know somebody who is maybe a senior now named Mary. Mary is now number 127, so it's not unpopular, but it's definitely not in the top 100 anymore. The next name, number 2, was Helen. Helen is my wonderful grandmother's name. She just turned 95. This name was very, very popular around the time she was born, but now it's only number 408. I would love to meet a little girl named Helen. Number 3 is Dorothy. Dorothy is such a sweet, spunky name. I definitely think of the Wizard of Oz. Dorothy is now number 652, so definitely not popular anymore. Number 4 was Margaret. Margaret is definitely a princessy, timeless, classic name. This was the name of Queen Elizabeth's sister, and it is now at number 139. The next name was Ruth. Ruth is now number 299, so it's being used, but definitely not as popular as it was in 1918. Number 6 is Mildred. Mildred is no longer in the top 1,000. A lot of people have very polarized opinions on this name. They either love it or they hate it. At number 7 was Virginia. Virginia is one that has so many cute nickname options, like Ginny. I think it is very sweet. It's now at number 517. At number 8 is Frances. I've always loved this name, especially with the nickname Frankie. It's now at number 446. Number 9 was Elizabeth. Elizabeth is one of my favorite names of all time. It is now at number 13, so it has not changed too much in popularity from where it was 100 years ago. And at number 10 was Anna. Anna is such a sweet, simple, pretty princessy name, and it is now at number 51, so still in the top 100. So I went through the top 400 names for girls from 1918 and found some names that I think would be absolutely amazing names for a little girl born in 2018, especially if you are looking for something unique but that would still fit in with modern trends. The first name I have is Theda. Theda was number 351 in 1918. It is actually a short form of the name Theodora, and it was given to less than 5 girls in 2016, which is the last year we have the stats for the United States for. Theta would be a very amazing alternative to the name Thea, which is currently at number 290 and rising. I have absolutely fallen in love with this name since I found it on this list, and I had never actually heard it before finding it in the 1918 stats. The next name I have is Odessa. Odessa was number 304 in 1918. This is a place name, and it ranked number 2,432 in 2016. It fits in with the O name trend with names like Olivia and Ophelia, but it also has that beautiful Essa ending that we find in names like Vanessa or Tessa, so it definitely has a lot going for it. And I just think it is so beautiful, Odessa. The next name I have is Zelma. Zelma was number 294 in 1918, and it was only given to 12 girls in 2016. This name could honor an Alma, a Velma, a Thelma, or a Selma, any of those Alma names. But I think because of that Z beginning, it has more of a modern sound than a lot of those names. I just think it is a very spunky little name. The next name was another one I had never heard before, and that is Leola. Leola was number 227 in 1918. It's a feminine form of Leo, which means lion, so it has a really cool meaning. And it was only given to 15 girls in 2016. This could honor anyone who has a Leo name like Leopold or Leonard. And it would make a great Layla alternative, Leola, Layla. I think it would also make a great choice for an August baby who is born under the star sign of Leo. The next name I have is Della. Della was number 177 in 1918. It's a diminutive of Adela or Adelaide. It kind of has like a southern charm to it, Della. It ranked number 1047 in 2016, so it's not in the top 1000. It's a great Ella alternative, or it could honor an Ella, and it has that same southern charm as Ella, but I think it is so sweet and so spunky and a little bit unexpected, Della. I really like this name. The next name on my list is one that I am loving so much more every day, and that is Fern. Fern is number 116 in 1918. It is a plant name, and in 2016 it ranked number 2,217, so definitely not popular these days. But it's surprising to me that it's not popular because it definitely fits in with names like sage and ivy and hazel and willow and all of those plant names that are gaining popularity. So I definitely do think it is usable, and it is very, very pretty. The next name I have is Geneva. Geneva was number 112 in 1918. This is another place name, and in 2016 it was number 1247. So again, not popular, not in the top 1000. And it fits in with that place name trend with names like Brooklyn and London and Alexandria and Georgia, but it just has a little bit more of an exotic flavor, Geneva. The next name I have is Viola or Viola, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It was number 59 in 1918. It's a Latin name that means violet, and in 2016 it was number 1137. This is a Shakespearean name, so that gives it extra points. And it's a great alternative to Violet, which is now in the top 50. So it could definitely be a wonderful alternative to Violet. The next name is one that I have mentioned in other videos, and I love it so much. That is Opal. Opal was number 94 in 1918. It is a gemstone name, and in 2016 it ranked number 1029, just outside the top 1,000. I think this would make a great alternative to more popular gemstone names like ruby or diamond or pearl even, and it would make a great middle name choice. I just think that Opal would be such a sweet choice for a little girl born in 2018. The next name was another one that I really had not heard before looking at names from 1918, and that is Elnora. Elnora was number 262 in 1918. It is a variant of Eleanor, and it was only given to 19 girls in 2016. I think it could be kind of a cool alternative to Nora or Elle names. The next name might be the most grandma chic name on this list, and that is Avis. Avis was number 308 in 1918. It's a Latin name meaning bird, and I think some people still feel this name is kind of fusty, kind of old lady-ish, but it was only given to 8 girls in 2016. It's so rare. I think it would make such a cool alternative to Ava. I think that it has a great meaning, a really cool sound, and I think it would just make such a unique choice. The next name I have is the beautiful Flora. Flora was number 150 in 1918. It is a Latin name that of course means flower. In 2016 it was number 1261, which is so surprising to me because it makes a great flower alternative to names like Rose and Lily and Daisy. It is more popular in England and Wales, where it is in the 200s, so maybe we will see it rise in the United States as well. The next name I have is Althea. Althea was number 363 in 1918. It is a Greek goddess name, and it means healing. It was number 1637 in 2016, but I think it definitely fits in with a lot of names that are popular right now, like Alice, Thea, Alyssa, Alicia, and Theodora. It just has that very feminine, soft sound, Althea. And the last name I have on this list is Effie. Effie was number 207 in 1918. It's a diminutive of Euphemia, which is another name I think is beautiful. And in 2016 it was number 3091, so definitely not popular, but I think it would be an adorable alternative to Ellie or Ella. And again, this is one that is much more popular in England and Wales, where it's actually at number 334, so maybe we will see this one rise over here in the US as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite names from this list were, and what names you like from this time period, from the 19-teens and 1920s, and also if you have relatives or loved ones who were born in this time period. Let me know what their names were in the comments below. I love chatting names with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you for the boys video. Bye.